Hello, my name is Garth Reynolds, founder of Bagua Internal Arts, and I'm filming this video in my house. Most of us at the time of this filming are staying at home, practicing social distancing because of COVID-19. Hopefully when you're seeing this is long past, but that's what stimulated me to do this video. We're going to introduce Qigong for the lungs, particularly for respiratory health. This is the Ah sound Qigong practice. This comes from Yin style Bagua from the late Dr. Peiqi. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the practice, just introduce it. We're going to get deeper into the requirements for Qigong, and then we're going to do the exercise together. So first it's the Ah sound AH. So the mouth is nice and relaxed, the throat is relaxed, and we're creating this reverberation. What you want to do is feel the vibration of the sound. It might start in your throat, but you want to see if you can guide it down to vibrate into your chest and spread to your lungs and even further out into your body. Then we're going to combine that with a Qigong movement. We're going to compress our body, and then as we rise, we're going to open nice and big with our arms and our chest. As we inhale, all the way up, gently stretching up. And then as we exhale, the shoulders, elbows, and wrists drop as we exhale and express the Ah sound. So it'll be something like this. There are some points to pay attention to. As we open up, we want to stretch through the fascial line or the channel of the lung all the way out to the thumb, so we get a nice stimulation all the way through that line. We're also expanding with our chest and our ribs and our lungs, and that's going to generally release our low back. And then as we come down and our chest begins to empty, we want to sit down gently into our low back, and we kind of get that exchange of expanding chest, and the low back empties, and as the chest empties, the low back fills. This is a pretty common dynamic in Qigong. So let's get started with the primary requirements of Qigong. So we're going to start with our feet parallel, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Wherever is comfortable. We don't want to be too wide or too narrow, but nice and comfortable. Our feet are going to be parallel. We're going to put our weight into the Yongquan point, or the hollow in the foot behind the ball of the foot, so that our feet can evenly spread out, gently opening the bones and the joints of the feet. The knees are going to release down into the feet or into the Yongquan point, and basically everything we do above here is going to release down to the feet, allowing our feet to naturally spread and engage the ground. Our hips are going to sit down naturally, like we're sitting at the edge of a bench or at the edge of a table. Not too much, just enough so it's comfortable. Knees are gently bent. Then we're going to gently gather with our inguinal fold here, referred to as le Qua in Chinese. We want this to gently sink and gather, bringing our weight distributed a little bit more on the inside aspect of our legs, so that we can relax a little bit easier into our legs. We don't want our knees to collapse. Our knees are still going to stay lined up over our feet, but we're just going to allow the arc of our legs to compress neatly into our feet without too much tension or muscular effort. Our lower back is going to sink down towards the ground, which creates a natural stretch for the low back. Most of us are a little tight in the back, a little loose in the front, so by allowing this tailbone to sink down towards the ground, we're going to gently stretch the low back. And with the legs and the low back released, it gives us a nice firm foundation to relax into, so our upper body can really relax into our foundation. After that, we're going to lift with the top of our head, which allows our chin to gently tuck, and we're going to maintain this center lifting line From the base of our perineum or pelvic floor, tongue goes to the roof of the mouth and gently lifting. This is the one part that is expanded up. Every other part of the body is basically sinking down towards the ground. So the shoulders are gently dropped, scapula are sitting nicely behind the rib cage. The sternum has a gentle sinking and softening quality to it. The elbows are nice and heavy, pulling open on the shoulders. The palms are gently full, like you're palming a ball. So they have a slight concave shape to them. And the Laogong point is hollow, or this space right here in the center of the palm wants to stay hollow. So we have a gentle stretch out to our fingertips, to the top of our head, which connects our channel and our fascial channels and fascial connection. So everything is gently stretched and connected. Everything from our fingers to the top of our head, down into our tailbone, and sinking neatly into our feet. So this is what's sometimes considered the Wuji posture or the neutral posture in Qigong. There's some variations, but these qualities that you want to pay attention to are pretty common across Qigong. Next, we're going to regulate our breathing. We want our breathing to be long, slow, smooth, and even. So we don't want to hold our breath or have any rigidity or tensing or any real effort to our breath. We just want it to be long, smooth, harmonious. And when I say long, it's almost like breathing out of a straw or snorkel. It wants to have this kind of lengthened quality to it. But again, it still just wants to be natural. And then we're going to incorporate our body into that. So as we exhale, we're gently going to compress our hips and our pelvis down into our feet, stretch with the low back, maintain the lift, and our palms and our arms are going to gently stretch down towards the ground. So there's a little bit of an effort as our body gets really heavy with this exhale, and then it simply releases. So the legs release, the arms release, the low back release as we inhale. So as you can tell, when I exhale, my body sinks, and then as I inhale, the body relaxes and gently arises. And our center of gravity, as we exhale, sinks down into our lower belly. And then as we release and inhale, our center of gravity gently rises up to our upper belly. And we want to harmonize all these qualities in our Wuji practice. And so these qualities will be maintained through the Ah sound Qigong practice. All right, so let's get into the Ah sound. And although you can follow along, I encourage you to follow your own breath. You don't need to be synchronized with me. You want to have everything arrive or harmonize. So at the top of your inhale, everything reaches the top, and at the bottom of your exhale, everything reaches the bottom. And as you continue on your own, you can feel how this becomes somewhat hypnotic with the rising and falling. Inhale, exhale, rising, lowering, expanding, contracting. make sure your breath stays nice and smooth, that your face is relaxed, that your shoulders, elbows, and palms are nice and heavy and sunk. And when you rise and open, you feel a gentle stretch from your fingertips all the way into your chest, all the way into your lungs. And as you exhale the sound, you feel the vibration expanding through your chest. And we'll do one more. So to close our practice, we're going to bring our feet together, stack our palms, lace our thumbs, just bring it down to our belly. Let the elbows kind of relax. And this is a basic gathering posture where we want to sink, gather, consolidate, and build. So this is a very nourishing posture. We also want to be nice and centered, bring our mind and our intention down into our body. And we want to feel how our body is experiencing the practice. So we want to feel the effects of the previous practice on our body. So it gives us a chance to really check in. And then you can release, shake it out, make sure that you're nice and loose, not hanging on to any tension. Your face is relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And then you can continue on with your day. So yeah, this is tremendously helpful for your chest, your lungs, really getting nice vibration, getting nice stimulation into your lungs so that they become more robust, healthier, building our immunity, building our respiratory health, which is really important during cold and flu season, and especially now with the COVID virus, we all want to be as well prepared as we can be. So once again, my name is Garth Reynolds. I'm founder of Bagua Internal Arts, and I hope you make it a great day.